This is coming to me recently on this subject of enlightenment. What if enlightenment is not what we think it is? We use these terms of removing self, having no self, those sorts of things. And the verbiage is vague. And often the verbiage is misunderstood because words have their limitations. And words can mean different things to different people. We all have a snippet of this idea of these words. But what if it's not what we think it is? I know what I've asked for in this lifetime, and it's to live life to the fullest. And that's interesting to me. Is there any shred of enlightenment on this path? And yet I would say enlightenment is one of my values. But to disassociate from the human experience, to disassociate from your humanity, from your emotions, expressions, feelings, and to not live life to the fullest, I have a question on that. Is that really enlightenment when you don't live life to your fullest? And what I mean by that, enlightenment somewhat treads the line of oneness, of wholeness, of understanding things in their entirety, the ecosystem of ecosystems. But if you are disassociating and not connecting, is that enlightenment? And what I mean is absolving yourself, being selfless, being disconnected from people, from your understanding, your true humanity, and what it means to be human. Like, we are not in these fleshy expressions of ourselves for no reason. Like, there is a reason, there is a purpose. And when you can understand that purpose a lot more, things get interesting. Because it is the expression of our limitless nature. So how is it an expression of our limitless nature? It's the same thing with an artist on a canvas. Even though it's confined within a canvas, amazing things, the whole skew of imagination, the whole power of making something intangible now tangible in a finite space is a powerful expression. And with those that I'd consider enlightened, they have an uncanny way of connecting with humanity. They have an uncanny way of looking at life. And that just doesn't come from no self, or better stated, our ideas of no self. They do have a sense of who they are. They understand their past. They know the present. They are firmly planted in the present. And they have momentum, movement for creating a more unified future. So how is this possible when you have no self? If you have no self, how are you supposed to connect with the other selves that are out there? Or better stated, these other selves that are exactly you, like you. Humans, humanity, life, the entirety of the universe, the star stuff that we are comprised of. So I see this fixation on no self, but I find the more human someone is, the more I can connect with that, the more that I see that, and the more that I see the concepts of namaste, I see the divine in you as you see the divine in me. The more that oneness is fostered, the more unity happens, and the less there is a division. So what if enlightenment is not what we think it is?